Okay, so we have some questions. Shipping Corporation of India, Gold, Angel One. How to select the stocks which we have to analyze. Okay, so this is very important question which we can discuss. I'll go one by one. We'll start with charts analysis first. We'll analyze three charts, then we'll discuss this question how to select the stocks. Okay. So this is chart of SCI. I'm opening SCI. First question is about Shipping Corporation of India. Okay, this is SCI, and we can see SCI. There was a downtrend here. After that downtrend, there is first green. So as many of you may be remembering, whenever there is first time green, I want to buy on retracement, and this is the best opportunity to buy on retracement because selling or the downward bearish momentum is broken here, and you can see bias band price closed above bearish bias. Bullish bias has started to appear and has become thickened. So it gave a nice retracement. This retracement is in the starting point as well as reversal point after first green color. The price came down, gave retracement entry, went up again, completed first target, again came down for a retracement. So mostly there are two retracements which I have explained earlier also. First retracement where then price went up, again there was second retracement, and then it started moving faster. So there was this momentum entry, this momentum entry. The second momentum entry will be very late because it's a big candle. At- This momentum entry is very good momentum entry, and then prices just kept moving, and this was a base area after downtrend. This was first time green, then prices went sideways because there was lack of accumulation schematic here. So price went in reaccumulation schematic and there is a break. So now as there is a breakout, what will we do? Either we have to wait for retracement. So, this is a trading range, breakout outside the trading range. You can see this was a double bottom kind of area and a trading range. So this was a trading range and breakout has happened. But this stock has to be bought before the breakout. Now breakout has already happened. What was the signal where we can buy on breakout? So this is a signal where we could have bought on breakout before the breakout, and price came down, gave retracement, again it went up. So there is one more entry, then there is third entry. So this third entry would be the best entry because after this prices went up rapidly. But we don't know whether it will happen at this entry or third time. So we have to take any signal, and this has reached one target area. Now you can see this is a starting point for this downtrend. The color changed here, and there is a gray color here also. So it's likely that it may break above this and reach up to 340. And for your information, I had already bought this stock, and this was bought around this when there was a signal. At that time, I had bought this stock. Price came down, but it did not close below momentum band, and the color was green. So color would turn red before below this. So this was the area where one should have bought. And now, if you want to buy, wait for retracement and create new signal to buy. I will never buy on this kind of expansion. There are two big candles already. So unless there is small candle and some contraction, I will not buy immediately. Okay, is your question answered? So that was SCI, then gold. So let's check chart of gold. I like to analyze gold Guinea chart. We can see there was some sideways movement, then it started moving up, again some sideways price action, and it has started moving up. So before this strong up move on daily chart, there were some buy signals generated, and I prefer to buy only after sideways price action is visible. And in gold, we will rarely see 5 times PFI numbers because gold is highly liquid, and mostly in very high liquid stocks or very high liquid assets, we do not get 5 times higher PFI numbers, but 2 times is very good. So here we had a strong up move, then a sideways consolidation, and after this consolidation, when was a green color again, after that there were some retracements and momentum entries as well, and prices are above the band. So till this level, till this candle, everything was bullish, and then finally candle closed below this. So if I am buying here, I will do partial profit booking here, or I will do complete exit here. And for very very long term investment, then 87,378 is the level, but I don't think people sell physical gold. So those who are using for momentum entries, this would be a buy signal, prices went up, and this will be exit signal. This is based on daily chart. And how many points is the move? We can notice from here to here. Around 16,000 points or 20% move. So I do not say that I can capture this bottom and capture this top. It's around 38%. That's never possible. But out of that 30%, 38% move, if we can capture around 20%, that is fair enough. There is there are these two buy signals, so if we can buy here, it will be around 21%. Now let's check this on 4-hour chart. This is 4-hour chart. We can see on 4-hour chart, it was a red color, then went up, gave a retracement entry, again started moving higher, went into small consolidation, and again started moving up rapidly. So if we buy using 4-hour chart, what will be the entry? It can be around this level when we buy on retracement, or after this when there is again uptrend started. This is possible retracement entry, or this is one momentum entry where one can buy. And from this entry, prices just kept moving higher and higher, and exit will be below the band. So when candle closes here below these bands, that can be partial exit, and if it closes below this, that will be complete exit. So from this entry, recent entry will be here, and it will be around 13 to 14% in a short span of how many days? 25 days. So based on 4-hour chart, based on daily chart, there were multiple opportunities to buy for this up move. Okay. Okay, Manoj sir.
Yes, sir. Now, what is the future for gold?
See, we cannot tell future. What we can tell is present. And presently it went up, it came down. Now it is below the bias band on 4-hour chart. Okay. So it is usually when rapid up move happens, then it goes sideways. So what I expect is it is likely to go in sideways move in this box. It's likely to consolidate for some time. How much time? I don't know. After that, what will happen? I don't know. So, right now, this is a phase where new entry is not advisable. If anyone has bought, then partial exit or complete exit can be done. Final exit based on 4-hour chart will be close below this. And even after that, it's likely to go up. It may go up, and it may give a short entry, means it's likely to go sideways, so it may fall down again, it may go up again, it may come down. So there is possibility of sideways consolidation, something like this. And When the consolidation happens, after that we get opportunity, because market has to settle down for some time. It cannot continuously keep on moving. So gold may go into consolidation phase. After consolidation is over, we'll check what to do. Okay, Manu sir.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. Thank you. Thank
Then next question, Angel 1. So Angel 1, we can see based on this, the PFI numbers are not very strongly bullish. It went up, it came down. So now you can see the reversal from here. What is this area? This is starting of this downtrend. Starting point, gray color. So that is the area where I look for final targets, or it may be partial booking and trailing stop loss. So if I do partial profit booking here, my final exit will be below this because momentum has ended and there was rapid move. So after this, it's likely to consolidate. Sometimes this happens. It just came down, down, down up to this. So sometimes even this happens. Therefore, I do not prefer to keep on holding for sideways move. I would do partial profit booking and I will decide where to exit my remaining position. If I am buying for momentum, so when the momentum ends, that's end of my trade. So when candle closes below bullish momentum band, when it closes below bearish momentum band, at the least means this 2900 will be exit level. Now what has happened? There is a green color. So first time green has happened. Prices are above bearish bias, bullish bias, bullish momentum has started, bearish momentum is here. So bearish momentum band has not yet disappeared, and uh, we don't have any background high PFI number. Okay, so two conditions are fulfilled. Trend has turned up, bullish momentum band has appeared, but bearish momentum band has not yet disappeared, and high PFI numbers are not visible. So what I will do, if I want to buy this, I will wait for retracement. If it comes down without high PFI numbers and without strong selling candles, then I will look for buying opportunity around 75% retracement. So from this low to this high, I will plot a fib retracement level, and around 2216, or I will place alert at that level, 2230, 2260, something somewhere around that level. And when prices come down at that level, I will do analysis again. Till that time, I don't want to do anything because this has moved rapidly after a nice down move. So this has moved rapidly. What do we expect? We expect a retracement like this. It does not come down in one way, smooth move. It comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. Similarly, it's likely to come down here after first upward push. It's likely to come down again, give us a retracement entry, and then go up. So in next Sunday we are starting the course, and in that session we are going to discuss these basic things. When we are likely to get retracement entries, when should we look for retracement, when should we look for breakout entries. So this has to be for retracement, and I will look at PFI numbers at that time, and I may exit at first target. So we are going to cover that, when to exit with first target, when to wait for bigger targets. So all those things. So that we'll have to understand the market cycle, how markets behave. That will be covered in first session on next Sunday. Okay. So Angel 1, we have to wait for retracement entry. I will not do anything right now. I will not sell here because this is start of uptrend. It may come down, but I'm not going to sell it. We don't have to capture all the moves. Okay. So okay, Ankit sir, is your question answered?
Thank you, sir.
So how to select the stocks which we have to analyze, right? So this is a very important question, and we have to understand our method. What is the purpose of analysis? Why do we want to analyze a particular stock? How to create a watch list? So different people have different methods. Some people may trade in FNO segment, some people may look for small cap, mid cap, and some people may look only for indices to trade. So those who are trading indices, they don't need to think much. They can just analyze index and trade based on index levels. But I do not trade based on index level in stocks. So suppose Nifty has fallen down by 10%, then I will not start buying any random stocks. Just because of the thought process that if it has fallen 10%, add some stocks. I will not follow that. What I would do is I would look for the stocks which are giving me indication to buy. Like this stock has turned green, and if it comes down to my buy level, then I will buy it. If we have to take entries in stocks, it has to be highly specific entry. Then for investment purpose, it is totally different. Some people do fundamental analysis and after that they invest. And I don't understand anything about fundamental analysis, so I don't check fundamentals at all. What I check instead is the stock should be liquid enough so that I can enter and exit swiftly. So that is my parameter. I don't check the fundamentals because fundamental analysis requires a lot of things to be checked, and all the things may not be available to us, or there may be many things which are hidden which we cannot understand. But on chart everything is clearly visible to me, and I can understand where I can place my stop loss. I can understand where I can keep my entry level. Okay, so first thing is, what is the purpose? Is it for investment or is it for trading purpose? Trading based on daily chart or smaller time frame. If it is smaller time frame, then we have to use very high liquid stocks like HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, Infi, TCS, all these stocks which have very high liquidity, and you can enter based on 15-minute or 75-minute intraday charts, and you can create an adequate position size so that you can enter swiftly, you can exit swiftly. Okay, and that too without lot of liquidity issues. So if you are trying to buy and you don't get the order filled with one click, then you need to have something which is liquid enough to fulfill your order without causing lot of slippage, or you have to increase the time frame, or else you have to work like a market maker, gradually acquire the position. That is the way. But most of the retailers, they should be able to take position with one click on any chart which they are looking to trade. So if they want to take an entry based on 5-minute chart, suppose it is chart of Angel One, they want to buy 2000 shares. And if they place an order to buy 2000 share and share prices are increasing from 20 to 30 to 20 to 50, that will cause lot of liquidity problem. That will cause lot of slippage. So that entry will not be possible. What they have to do, either reduce the position size or check based on daily time frame. Why is it necessary? Suppose a stop loss is just 10 points and you want to take risk of 10,000 and you want to buy 1000 shares. But when you buy, the stock actually increases by 20 rupees. Instead of staying there giving you full entry, it increases by 20 rupees. That means you get a slippage of 20 rupees immediately on your entry. And instead of having a stop loss of 10 rupees, your stop loss will become 30 rupees. And when stop is actually hit and you try to exit, there will be further slippage. So instead of 10 rupees stop loss, it will become 50 rupees stop loss. The loss will be 5 times more than you anticipated. That is the reason why we should look for the stocks which are highly liquid. So this is one parameter which I follow, the stock which is highly liquid. And for that I use this indicator which I have made available, low liquidity marker. If you search for this low liquidity marker, you will get it. What I have done is I have set it at 2 CR. So this is volume into low threshold, which is 2 CR. That means on that day, volume multiplied by low of the day should be more than 2 CR. So if total volume on that day is 2 CR, worth 2 CR turnover, and you want to buy worth 20,000 rupees or 2 lakh rupees, still it will be just 1%. If you want to buy shares worth 2 lakh rupees, it will be just 1% of that turnover. and it will not cause lot of liquidity issues. But if you want to buy shares worth 50 lakh rupees and the turnover in that stock is just 10 lakh rupees, then you cannot buy. So that's why institutes go for accumulation schematic in such stocks, and it's better to avoid these kind of stocks where liquidity is low. So this is a very important indicator for me, low liquidity marker. If I don't know the stock, then I just check whether the stock is low liquid or it has good liquidity. Another way is to check for those stocks which have only circuits. They are moving in upper circuits or they are moving in lower circuits. I avoid entry in these stocks because we cannot get adequate entry, we cannot get adequate position size, and we cannot exit at time. When we must exit, it's not possible to exit. So it's possible that it may start lower circuit here and we try to exit, but it keeps falling without giving us exit and may come down below our entry level. And when it starts moving up and goes into upper circuit, we try to buy, it does not give us entry. So avoid low liquidity stocks. That's one parameter for me, whether for investment or for any purpose or for trading. For trading, it's must. Don't buy low liquidity stocks and circuit stocks. For investment, if you are investing very small amounts, maybe just 1% or 0.5%, half a percent of your total net worth, and you are investing that much, then it's okay. Yes, if you get lucky and you get entry and it doesn't give you exit, even then you are not going to lose large amount of your capital. But when you are taking concentrated position like 10% of your trading capital, 20% of your capital is invested in one stock, which I follow most of the times, then if you get stuck, it will be disaster. Okay, so this is very very important parameter, and if you follow this parameter, then there will be around 1000 stocks at the most, which will give you and this kind of high liquidity. And I want the stock to have a uh, circuit limit of 20%, not 5%, not 10%. So when limit is 20%, then we can have a very good move in that stock. So I prefer 20% circuit limit stocks. And then what I do is I use my filters or screeners. So I use this screener where I can easily check the stocks which have turned green recently. Let it get updated. So sometimes it takes time. Once I get the screener, I check all the stocks. In that screener, I make a watch list of those stocks which have turned green recently if I want to buy on retracement. I will hide the chart and we can see there are so many stocks which are freshly green. I will add all these stocks in my watch list. All these will go in my watch list, and then I will analyze only these stocks. So this is how I reduce my analysis time. This is for Nifty 500 stocks, Nifty 200 stocks. All the FNO stocks are screened here. And if I screen all these FNO stocks on daily chart and I'm getting so many names, I will not have to analyze all 200 stocks. I can just analyze these stocks and place alert at those levels. So this is how I reduce the watch list. Then there is another indicator. There is another method. This is Pine Screener Beta. I will show how it is used. First, this is app. I use a desktop app. Then open new tab. When we open new tab, you can see there are screeners. So click on screeners and click here on Pine. So when we select this, then we get a watch list. Whichever watch list we have selected, this is a watch list, high volume 10 times. So you can select any watch list which you have created from this. I will select liquid high beta stocks, and then we have to choose the indicator. So which indicator I will choose? It depends. We can use, I have double bottom, double top screener. I can use that, or I can use TRT with I start entry. Okay, TRT I start screener. So this is a very new screener. It is only for those people who have premium account in TradingView. So this screening will not be possible for everyone. And in this, I will make this condition true. I start and at the buying area. So this will give me the list of stocks where price has reached a buying area and there is a I start. And you can see there are only 6 names. Out of 800 stocks, I got only 6 names which fulfill my conditions. I can add these stocks to some watch list, select a watch list, create new watch list, Mm. save this, and I can go to that, open my template. This is a template which I can open the watch list from here. I start in buying area and select that stock only. So this is bullish side, bearish sideways. I will not take entry in this even if it shows I start. HEG, it is also in bearish sideways. Now this Pity Engineering stock, it has turned green. It has touched buying area, went up, again came down, and this has I start. So if I feel that this is a stock which I should buy, it's in sideways phase now. It created a green color second time. It has given a retracement entry and it fulfills my retracement entry parameters. Uh, bullish momentum has started appearing. Black band of bearish momentum had break. There was sideways price action. And this is the first base. This is accumulation schematic possibility. So if I want to buy this, I can buy this, but I will anticipate a slow move in this. I don't expect that this will rise very rapidly. The PFI numbers are not very aggressively bullish. In fact, not even 2 times higher. So if this stock fulfills my entry, I may take entry, keep stop loss below this, and I will look for partial profit booking at this level, 1:1 maybe. And if it keeps moving higher and creates another entry point, then I may add up. So this will be my anticipation. I do not expect this stock to start moving fast in rapid momentum. Okay. So how to develop that thought process? We have to understand the market cycle. But this is how I can get short watch list. This is not interesting for me. And yeah, so this is a sideways price action going on. Price created a green color, gave a retracement entry. This is higher, so this is at higher base, and it gave retracement entry. It went and completed the target also. Now it has turned into a black color. So I will wait for this stock. I will not take entry immediately. It is likely to create consolidation. Once it breaks out above this, then we may see fresh momentum. Sun flag, it is bearish sideways and I start, so I am not going to buy this. But if it closes above this, then I may look for retracement entry. Okay, so I got six names, and out of those six, only one looks slightly interesting. And this is not for momentum entry, this is for early entry where we can use a wider stop loss. And if it creates a breakout, then we will get a good low entry. Fine. So this is how we can use screeners to reduce the analysis time and then use the indicators to analyze the stocks which are screened. Does that answer your question, Ashish sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So getting the screener is probably the best way to shortlist the various stocks. बट सर
Yes,
वो
sir.
जो एक अभी आपने एक स्क्रीन दिखाया था जिसमें सेलेक्टेड स्टॉक्स ऑलरेडी आए थे ग्रीन ब्लू कलर में, वो किस स्क्रीनर पे आए थे?
वो ना I will show it to you. This one, right? FNO Master Screener.
ओके, जिसमें ऑलरेडी प्री, हाँ यस, दिस वन.
Yes.
सो हाउ टू गेट दिस सर?
I must have given it to you. You can check. It will be TRT Screener.
ओके.
Okay. I will share the
ओके.
name of this indicator. Can you, are you on your laptop?
नो, आई एम ऑन मोबाइल राइट नाउ.
Okay. So if you
आई
can
आई विल
have
चेक इट.
access to your laptop, you can just check. I will tell you how to check it. Go to indicators here.
यस.
Okay. Then you have to go here. Invite only. In invite only you will get some names. Okay. So there will be 6 or 7 names which will have price action with Prashant with it. You can check in that screener. You will get the at least 5 or 6 indicators will be there. You can add them one by one. One of them will show you like this.
ओके सर. ओके.
Okay. So you can add that. And from that, what you have to do is I have given access to only one screener. So just like this. You will get only one screener like this. How to multiply this? If you have a paid version, then you can add multiple of the screeners. Otherwise, only two can be added at a time. Okay. So
ओके.
just click here and then copy and paste. Okay. Press copy, press paste. So this way you can add multiple. Okay. I have added 6 now. From here, then go on to change the position of this table. Top right, top left. So you will get a screener on left side and then you can see the symbol list. There are 35 symbols here. You'll have to change all the symbols one by one. Okay. So this will
ओके.
be one time process. You will have to follow this, change all the symbols, and then if you have only two, then you can analyze 70 stocks at a time. If you have a paid version, you can analyze more, and then you can create a template of this. So once you add all these 6, then click here, indicator templates, and save indicator template. So once you save the indicator template, it will come up at this. And whenever you click on that indicator template, your template will open. See now all the indicate templates. This template has opened all the 6 screeners which I have saved earlier. So it's just one time process you have to follow and you will get all the names immediately. You can take a screenshot of this and analyze these stocks.
ओके
Okay.
सर. ओके सर.
I will take a screenshot. I will share it in the group. Just a minute. So I have shared it in our Dean's group. So from this, you can select the stocks which you want to analyze and check for entry parameters and place alerts at those levels. So some stocks will give retracement entry, some stocks may not give retracement entry and run away. But if you have so many opportunities, then grab the opportunity which comes to you when you know it and let the others go away. You don't have to bother about them.
श्योर सर. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay, any other questions we have? Let's check. So we have discussed how to select the stocks which we have to analyze. I will try to add this and share on YouTube. Then Rajkumar Maheshwari says, I want to buy TVS Electronics. Okay, so what I will do is, now I don't want to screen, I want to analyze. I will change to my swing entry template. TVS Electronics. So always remember that instead of checking just this much of chart, like some people just analyze on mobile, they see there is this stock which is looking bullish, very strongly bullish, and possibility of maybe they will mark some trend line from here because only this part is visible, so they will mark trend line, there is a breakout, they will buy it. So that kind of analysis, I don't like that kind of analysis. What I want to do is I want to do background analysis, which is very important to understand what we have to do. Now we can see that stock has been in sideways price action for long time from August. Means it is here for more than 1 year. And as I said, I don't like to buy on breakouts. You can see the reason. There are two very strong candles and it did not keep moving higher, it came down immediately. So what I prefer is I want to take retracement entry. Color change to green here did not give a retracement entry. There was continuation, it gave a retracement entry. The stop is not hit on closing basis and went up. So if we check, this stock has been in sideways move for lot of duration, and there is a possibility of successful breakout. It broke out here once, but the breakout was not successful, and again it has broken out. So will this breakout be successful here? We don't know what will happen. So we'll wait and watch. Now the price is above bullish bias, above bullish momentum. I expect prices to go sideways because there has been a rapid move, a very fast move. Has been a very fast move from this low to this. It's 76%. So if a stock has moved 76%, 80% in such a short duration, I do not expect it to continue moving faster, and I may be wrong and I may miss this entry. But what I will check is, do I get a momentum entry? The retracement entry has happened. Do I have a signal for momentum entry? I don't have any signal for momentum entry. So I will wait. I will not take entry right away. Either it will go in consolidation phase or it may continue going higher. I am not bothered if it continues going higher because my risk reward will not be favorable for me. If it goes into consolidation and gives me entry near the bias bands, that time my entry will be favorable. It will have lower risk and possibility of fast move will be there. I will wait for this stock to go into consolidation or give me some signal to buy on momentum. Okay. When there was this green color change, we can notice from this low to this high, it gave a 60% retracement entry. It turned green here in this candle, went up, came down. After this change, it came down, gave a retracement below 60%, between 60 to 75%, and from there it went up. So if I had to buy, I would have bought on retracement, and then it gave rapid up move. Here, buying in this area was also feasible, but now it has moved very rapidly. So at the most, what I will do is I will plot fib retracements from this low up to this. It actually already gave one retracement entry. So next time, uh, as there is no continuation, it may give retracement entry. But when there is so rapid move, I don't look for that stock. It may be exhausted already. Many people must have exited already. with very good profits. So those who bought here and kept on holding when there was very fast move, they must have booked the profit. Within a duration of 2 to 3 months, there was 75% gain. Okay. So I will not buy this stock. Okay. So next is Sham
Hello.
Metal. Okay. Yes.
Actually, I booked profit at higher level for TVS Electronics.
Okay.
Uh, so should I buy again? That's why I'm asking.
Yes. So as I explained, I will not buy again right now. I will wait for the stock to go into consolidation, and then only I will be able to, or I will be comfortable in buying it, because this move has been very rapid from this to this. It
I
is,
sold it at the rate of 690.
yes. So this was very rapid move, and you are
Mm-hmm.
lucky to sell it at 690. So now I don't think there is any opportunity right away. 690 is
Okay.
actually the top of the stock.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. So sometimes it is very lucky exit, but we never, means we cannot expect this every time. But right now it is likely to consolidate. It
Okay,
may go
okay.
above this also. It's
Mm-hmm.
possible. I don't know what will happen, but it
Okay,
is
thank you
likely
so
to
much.
consolidate. Yes. So if you are already holding, then you can hold on to this. And if it
And I'm
closes
having
below
some
this,
more. Yeah, yeah, I'm having some more shares around 150, so I'm holding that. Out of 250, I
so
sold 100 shares.
yes, yes. So that was partial profit booking at very good level, and remaining stocks can be held on. And if it starts moving higher, you still have something left with you. But
Yeah, yeah,
fresh
yeah.
opportunity is not available right
Okay,
now.
okay, okay. Fine, fine, fine. Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. So Sham Metal. Let's check Sham Metallics and Energy. Yes. So what do we see in Sham Metallics is down, up, down, up. PFI numbers are not very high. This is just 2. This is also just 2. It did not give a retracement entry, went up, and this retracement created a red color. So sometimes this happens. But uh, there was no entry till this. Again, it created a green color, but here the PFI numbers are very low. Means it's not increasing more than 5 times, it's not increasing more than 2 also. So again, it turned red. And how to avoid these kind of uh, entries when there is green color? TRT is showing green. People will look for retracement opportunity to buy. So how to avoid these kind of stops hits? That's the main reason why I have developed these PFI numbers and DDT smart bands, and that's what we are going to discuss. So after this, again it turned green, came down for retracement. There is a continuation, and we are in buying area. So PFI numbers here are just 2 times or slightly higher as compared to previous PFI numbers. There is light green band. So from here, we may see prices can move up. There is this green band, which is a bullish bias band, and prices in buying area. So if price is able to sustain and not close below this daily low, this one. This is a buying area 880, 879.35. So 879.3. If candle remains above this, then we may expect first target at this highest close. There is continuation. This is highest close. So we may expect prices to reach up to 960, 970 level. And
आज
Sham
स्पेशली हार
Metallics
पे
may
चली
go up.
जाते हैं आज स्पेशली हार पे के लिए जाऊंगा
Excuse me,
अरे
can you
यार
mute yourself? Okay, so this is not a buy or sell recommendation. I'm just analyzing. I'm not SEBI registered analyst. I'm not giving you any recommendation. This is my analysis. Okay, there is a consolidation. There is slight rise in PFI, not very aggressive rise. So when the PFI rise is small, I look for target based entries and small entries, small exits. I don't look for big targets. If PFI numbers increase, then it's a good level. Means it's the stock has good possibility of moving faster and higher. In this kind of stocks, what I would do is I would buy a smaller quantity because the conviction is less. If the stop is hit, my loss will be smaller as compared to routine trades. And if it reaches here, I may exit full position or I may exit half position if rise is good with good PFI numbers. If the rise happens, then it may give me good opportunity. So I will not buy at this current level. If it goes above previous day's high, only then I will look to buy. If there is I start entry, then I will look to buy. Not, I will not buy it directly. Okay, that is Sham Metals, Sham Metallics. Dr. Vimal Agrawal, any screener or watch list for script? Can you elaborate your question? I did not understand. And we had discussed uh, complete watch list setting, how to set the watch list, how to create a watch list. Okay, you got the answer. Fine. Yes. Any other questions? So somebody had asked me what we are going to cover in the forthcoming course. I will answer that part now. And those who have done my 3D course, they know that at that time I had not developed PFI numbers, I had not developed DDT smart bands. We had only TRT, and based on that we had described how to buy on retracement, what are different opportunities to buy, where we can place the targets, how to avoid stop hunting like this. When there is first green, avoid buying, try to buy on second green. When there are buying areas below each other, keep the stop loss below second level. There were a lot of things. There were 5 or 6 setups for bullish entry, and there were 5 or 6 setups for bearish entries. And we have discussed how to set the targets, how to keep stop losses. All those things were discussed during that. What has changed in this course? Actually, we have added DDT Smart Band and PFI. This is a combo indicator where PFI numbers are also visible, DDT Smart Band is also visible. And these are two separate indicators. I will show it also. So this is PFI indicator. PFI indicator has different candle colors. There are some yellow color candles, there are some black color candles. Then there are some uh, hidden gap areas from where prices react. You can see price reacted from hidden gap area, reacted from hidden gap area. There are some arrows at the bottom of candle, some arrows at top of the candle. So these are candles where PFI numbers are getting printed. We are going to cover this indicator. What is the purpose of these arrows? What does these arrow indicate? You can see price, there is a hidden gap here. So price came in that hidden gap, went up. Again, it came down in that, went up. So how to use PFI indicator? Then how to use DDT smart bands? This is DDT smart band. What does this show? What are these 4 different bands? What are these colors? Black, purple, green, red, and how to use them, how to interpret them. There is an interpretation box at the bottom, interpretation box at the top here. What is the bias in that? You can also see PFI as a box where PFI numbers are visible. Different things are written here. So all these were developed, and in the forthcoming course, will I will explain these 3 indicators, and I will give you only 2 setups. One setup when to buy on retracement, and second one when to buy for momentum. This will be based on confluence of all these three indicators. So mostly you will see nowadays a chart like this. I have TRT on my chart and I have smart bands on my chart and PFI numbers. Either all these will be visible or just one of them, either this or this. So if you add lot of indicators like this with lot of things written like this, it will become very very difficult. You will not be able to analyze anything. Okay, there will be only a lot of things and chart will look very confusing. You'll not be able to understand anything. That's why I always say use only one indicator at a time, at the most two indicators at a time. Don't use all of them at same time. Okay, so I understand, I have developed all these indicators, so I know what to look for, when to hide what, and accordingly I can uh, decide. So I will tell you only two entries. One will be when to look for retracement entry and what will be the confluence for that. So when all these parameters are fulfilled, you will find that almost 75 to 80% times the stop will not get hit. Otherwise, if you use only one indicator and only one type of entry every time, like buying on retracement here and see here, buying on retracement here, buying on retracement here. Two times there was retracement entry was possible, but later on retracement entry did not come. And when you try to buy on retracement afterwards, it will hit the stop loss like this. So when to look for retracement entry, when to look for momentum entries, only these two types of entries will be discussed. There is a contrarian entry also like this. I will show it. Mm, maybe on some other stock, Angel one. So some people will see this contrarian entry. There is a selling area here, price range there, they will short here and price has come down up to this. So same thing can happen on upside also. There will be a buying area like this gray color buying area, and this one also will have a gray color. If I hide reversal start box, reversal points, it will show only start boxes. Now see, this is a starting area. Let me hide other indicators. So this is the starting area, gray color, and price touched that and went up. So this will be kind of a contrarian entry. Okay. If you see this, here the gray color is not visible. It's looking like a blue color. That's why I had hidden reversal point and you could see gray color. So these kind of gray color areas can be used for reversal entries or contrarian entries. But I would still prefer to look for retracement entry instead of buying in this kind of reversal entry. Okay, so we have three types of entries. One is contrarian, one is retracement, third is breakout entry or momentum entry. We are going to discuss based on three things. One is TRT, other is DDT smart band, third one is PFI numbers. You can use confluence and the success rate will improve significantly. That's what we are going to discuss. So for that, in first session, we'll discuss different types of market cycles, market phases like accumulation, reaccumulation, markup phase, distribution phase, markdown phase. So what are these phases of accumulation, markup, distribution, markdown? These four phases, when you understand how to, when to expect a slow up move and when to look for retracement entry or when to look for fast entries or momentum entries. What are different market phases when fast momentum up works better as compared to retracement. So these basic things will be discussed in first session. Then second session onwards, we'll discuss about TRT, how to you how what are different settings in TRT, how to place alerts on TRT, then what are different settings in DDT Smartband, what are different settings in PFI, and what are possible things which may hamper your analysis, what are different things in this settings, inputs, and all those things. I will explain these things to you. What is this 1 minute 6 look back period, and what to do when the chart is not printing properly sometimes, because there is a input time frame by default. I have set input time frame by default here to 1 minute, but use auto time frame for hidden gaps. So what is this auto time frame, that I will explain. So all the settings will be explained first, then this interpretation tables, trend score, these things, what are these things, that I will tell you. And then you will understand when to buy for retracement, what are what things to check for the retracement entry, and what things to check for momentum entry. And then we'll discuss about what are the proper option strategies for indices. So if I am looking for trading in options, what should I do when retracement happens? Should I buy for retracement? Should I buy options for retracement, or should I take a spread, or should I look to sell options? These kind of things will be discussed on that charts, or on during the options analysis or options trade. So whenever we discuss a setup, what is a proper options trade, that will also be discussed during that. And this will take almost 4 to 5 sessions. And then finally we will have a session on risk management, how to manage the risk, how to create a position size, how to create a watch list, which we have partly covered. All these things will be covered during last session. And all these videos will be available if you have registered from my website. And if you don't want to register on website, that is also fine. You can attend the live sessions like the session you are attending today, but the recording of those sessions will not be provided. Okay, so live sessions can will be free, you can attend without any charges. And that's it. Does anyone have any questions? Should we move to next chart? Can you tell full name of this chart? Is this TI India, Tube Investments of India Limited? Is it this stock? Hmm. Yes, okay. So what do we see? There was a downtrend. It went up, consolidated sideways. So we are likely to see a green color on TRT. Yes. So it created a green color here, went down, gave a nice retracement entry, went up, completed first target. And you can see very high PFI numbers. So because there was very high PFI number, this trade was nicely successful. It created something like a double bottom in the buying area. It gave a retracement entry in the starting point. This is starting point as well as reversal point. There will be two colors. Then a continuation happened and retracement did not come up to buying area. It must be 50% retracement. So this was up to 50% retracement. Actually, up to 60%. You can see this is the 60% retracement, and price came in the 60% retracement area. Now it went sideways. PFI number is 2 times higher. Here again it went up, came down, nice retracement happened. This must be, I think, 75% retracement. Yes, you can notice this is 3064.55 is the 75% retracement. Low for this candle is 3057. You can notice here low. So it is 3057.6. So you must be able to open trading view charts. You must know how to do analysis on trading view, how to use different features. I have created a video on how to use trading view. I will share that video as well in the group. You can go through that video to understand basics about trading view charts and how to plot fib retracements and all these indicators. What are different things available here? How to use fib retracement, everything. So these things will be discussed. I will share the video. It has given a retracement entry, then there is a momentum entry. What I prefer is candle should close above the bearish momentum band when there is a momentum entry. So that has not yet happened. So we may get one more opportunity to buy later on. And when the prices fall rapidly, I had explained this earlier also. When the prices fall rapidly with some hidden gaps, then it's possible that prices may come down again. So what I would do is I will place a alert at this buy area. If price touches my buy area, then I may buy on anticipation and my stop loss will be below this. So if candle closes below this, I will exit. So in Wyckofian terms, this is a breakout, this is a backup action, this is a last point of support. So if this last point of support is broken, then it's a change of trend again. But this is looking good. There is a downtrend. Then bias had changed to bullish bias. Momentum is bullish, but bearish momentum is also present. So some sideways price action is going on, and in sideways price action we get a retracements. I will I would look for retracement entry, and if it gives me entry, I may look for buying opportunity. So this is not a recommendation. Please note that it is just my analysis. I will I will look for 3050 level. I'll keep my alert at slightly higher level 3060. So if price touches there, I will check again and I will take a decision at that time. Okay, that is about Tube Investments India. And you will notice that prices mostly react from the selling areas which are readily visible. So this is the advantage of using TRT. It gives us locations where we can look for partial profit booking. So if we have bought here on retracement, there will be some areas where we can look for partial profit booking. And it also gives us a trailing stop loss level. So if we want to keep a wider trailing stop loss, then whatever is the lowermost between bias band and the buying area of TRT, whichever is lower, we have to keep stop loss below that when we are using wider stop loss. When we are using entry for momentum, then we can use stop loss of just momentum band. If candle closes below momentum band, either fresh bearish momentum band or a bullish momentum band like this, if price closes below that, momentum has entered, we can exit if it is a momentum trade. So these things will be discussed in detail. Now next, please share written document about PFI and band indicator so that we can read in advance. So I have not yet created that kind of document, but I had shared the book. In that you will be able to notice PFI has been mentioned. DDT smart band was done later on. So entry will be shown, entry will be visible, and there has to be there is some discretion to entries as well. These momentum entries, there is some discretion, and we are going to discuss that in detail. Okay. So this was about tube investment data patterns. So data patterns, we can see first time green gave a nice retracement here. Again, it is moving up. Now, whether it will come down for retracement or will it keep moving higher? It has actually printed momentum entries. There are multiple momentum entries as well. There was nice sideways move. High PFI numbers. Prices are above all the bands. It fulfills most of the parameters of momentum entry because there was a downtrend, then sideways, then went up, turned green, again has consolidated, created a second green, gave a nice retracement entry. First retracement entry has happened, and second retracement is also visible. It went up to this, came down 50%. So two retracements have happened, and there is a bullish momentum entry also. All these candles are inside candles. I will place an alert or price crossing about this. So data patterns looks good, and PFI numbers are also supportive. Bands are also supportive. PRT is also supportive. And there are two approaches. One is for momentum. So if I buy for momentum, I will keep stop loss below the momentum band. So if it closes below momentum band after my entry, the entry will be price crossing high of this candle's high. If it crosses, I will buy. This is inside candle, so it will be ignored. And if it crosses above this high, I will buy. And again, if it closes below momentum band, I will exit, or I will do partial exit because momentum has entered. But if I want to hold on for bigger targets and I want to give it some more breathing space, what I would do is I will keep my stop loss below these two bands. So when price closes below this gray band, then it will be a bad signal, final signal to exit. And even after that, it's possible it may come down in this buying area and reverse, but I have to keep one stop loss. So I will use that as my stop loss. There are two bands below each other. If candle closes below that, that indicates price is likely to consolidate more. I don't want to waste time in such stocks. Sometimes it rapidly falls, sometimes it reverses, goes up, gives opportunity to exit, and again falls. So here my entry will be different. My entry will be on breakout, and momentum and exit will be close below this black band, or slightly wider stop loss can be close below bias band, and final exit will be close below this band. That is data patterns. Okay. Now, what next? Berger paint. Okay. Berger paint. This is a chart of Berger paint. We can see there was only two times rise in PFI, color changed green. Again, it came down, turned red. Now it is sideways. So here, basically PFI was not favorable for very big moves, right? Here it turned green, gave a retracement, went up, completed first target, one more retracement, went up to this, and consolidation is going on. You can see reversal happened from this starting point, this gray color. There is and means price touched that and reversed. Again, this reversal from this starting point. But what happened? Price touched here, went up, again came down. That's why I don't like contrarian entries. Now here it turned green, gave a retracement, went up. So instead of buying here or here, this would have given me more peaceful entry. Right now, what is happening? Prices are below bias bands, below the momentum band. This is actually above momentum band, below bias band, and in the selling area, it is bullish side, bearish sideways. So nothing is clear here. Should we buy? Should we sell? Nothing is clear. So even if you sell, the stop loss can be kept above this high. If candle closes above that, that will be end of the shorter trade. After that, it may again come down to give a retracement entry for bulls. Okay, so right now I'm not going to take any trade in this. Here, if I hide everything and do analysis based on Wyckoff and schematics, what do I check here is price came down, went up, created a sideways price action. This can be a buying climax. This can be a spring and secondary test. So this is possibly a accumulation schematic. We may see prices going up to 600. This analysis is without any indicator. Stop loss will be below this. If candle closes below this, that will be end of that trade. And with TRT and bands. So it is when it is just starting, there are always some confusions. So I would prefer not to take any trade. There was a breakdown, it reversed immediately. So this is not having a continuation on downside. For this short entry, target is already done. You can see price turned red. From here to here, it reached 50%, touched the momentum band, went down. Now price is above bullish momentum band, above bearish momentum band, bullish momentum band has started appearing. So it's not a sell opportunity, and I will wait for price to close above these so that there is a green color. Then I can look for retracement. Okay. So that is about Berger Paint. Any question on this, ma'am?
Sir, actually, my daughter bought this. She told that it's above the momentum band. Buy it. So, and then I saw the spring also. I thought it was a spring. So that's why I have bought it, sir. Just a small
Yeah,
quantity,
so
just to
as
see
per
how.
that analysis, see, this is our stop loss. It
Yes.
spring and ST will always be against the most of the times it will be against the bands, it will against the TRT. That is a contrarian type of entry.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, so it is fine. Means it is above bullish momentum band, it is above bearish momentum band, it is above bias band, and it is bearish sideways.
Yes, sir.
Spring ST. So stop loss will be below this.
And so, what is the. So, again, I looked at the 75 minutes chart and it was, I think, green, if I remember correctly. I,
Yeah, so
I'm
75-minute
trying to
analysis,
understand.
yes, it will change the analysis. And
Yes.
you can see there is a green color here. First green, it failed, and second time green. So second time green, it gave a retracement, must be 50% retracement from this to this. See, exactly 50% retracement. It completed first target here. It went in the selling area and reacted. Now from here also again, we can see there is some retracement, and how much is that retracement from this low to this high. It is 60% retracement. See,
Yes,
it
sir.
touched 60% and almost completed this target of 75-minute analysis. The highest close is here. This is the highest close. It's not here. So it has completed first target immediately, right? Based on 75-minute time frame. Now, are there very high PFI numbers? This is just 2 times high, not very high. Yeah, so I would look for uh, first target partial profit booking, and I will keep stop loss below this based on 75 minutes. So if candle closes below this, I will exit. Sometimes what happens, it comes down and reverses again.
Yes, sir. So
But
you were
still,
saying
if it
something
closes below this,
yes.
yeah. So if it closes below this on 75-minute chart, I will still exit it if I have taken entry based on 75-minute. If I have taken entry based on spring and secondary test, then my stop loss is below this. I will not exit unless prices close below this based on
Yes,
spring
sir.
and ST. Okay.
So you were just commenting something about uh, seeing the difference between a 75-minute and daily time frame. Just you were about to comment, I think stopped in between. When to see that 75 minutes, it is kind of a confirmation. It is not a confirmation to the daily time frame.
So 75-minute time frame, if you are checking multi time frame analysis with only one indicator, okay, I will not use other things then. I will use just TRT. If I have a possibility of entry on daily chart, it has turned green and prices are coming down, then I may look for 75-minute or 15-minute chart. For example, suppose I am buying here. Okay, here it turned green and I want to buy on retracement. At that time, what I will do, I can go to 75-minute time frame and check. If it is red, then I will not take entry immediately here. I may look for 15-minute time frame. Okay, like this. So it's red here and it will turn green time. After it turns green, I may take a retracement entry on this chart time frame, but my stop loss will be based on daily time frame. Okay, so
Yes.
I'm looking for some confirmation again in addition to original daily time frame. Okay, so if it comes down and gives me retracement, it immediately went up. It did not give retracement. So it did not give a retracement entry, and I will look for next opportunity later on. Right? Now again it started coming down. Now if it turns green again and I want, yeah, so I want to buy again because daily time frame will be still green at this time. So if I want to buy again, I will look for retracement entry based on 15-minute change, and I got the entry here, right?
Yes, sir.
So I will buy there and I will wait, and it started moving higher. So this way we can use multi-time frame analysis to reduce the risk, and this will be my exit based on 15-minute chart. But main analysis was based on daily chart.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we can see this was daily chart. It gave retracement entry, went up, completed target. Again, it came down to give one more entry. And if you use 15-minute chart, we'll get entry somewhere here and exit somewhere here.
Hmm. But sir, we have to put our exit as per the daily time frame as and the stop loss also as per the daily time frame, right? If there
Yes.
is
So if you
a
use that, then you can use that. So means
okay.
you are taking just confirmation entry based on 15-minute chart that again it is starting to move higher. So you will have to mark this. See, mark this on daily time frame. Okay, and suppose you are looking for entry here based on 15-minute. You are inside the buying area, right?
Yes.
And then you want to buy when color changes to green on 15-minute, just to make sure that prices are again starting to move up. So this candle has changed to green color. You can buy immediately here. You are still inside the buying area. You can notice this
Yes.
box is the area where buying has to be done. Still inside there, you can buy here on confirmation. Keep stop loss below this. So this is just for confirmation of entry. You can take this entry and then shift to daily chart. Your entry has happened, and then just keep checking for exit. So it again came down, but you are not bothered because your stop loss is below this.
Yes, sir.
But 15-minute will turn red again at that time. Now it started moving faster and it went up nicely. You may keep trailing stop loss below this. You can use multi-time frame analysis like this, and this will be end of the trade,
Yes, sir.
right? So you can use this type of multi-time frame analysis, but don't use three indicators and then multi-time frame analysis. If you are
Yes,
using only
actually.
one indicator, then just for confirmation, you can go to lower time frame and take entry.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so that was Berger Paint, then KEI. And this is a chart of KEI. There was a downtrend. Very strong PFI numbers on downside. Almost touched the selling area. There was sideways price action. There is some selling pressure here. So after it turned green, it did not give a retracement. In some stocks, this happens. It does not come down to give a retracement entry. And there was a contrarian entry here in the starting point. This is a starting point from some past area. This is a starting point from where prices had gone up very nicely. So it gave entry in that area. From there, it just went up smoothly without giving any further retracement. So this is those rare occasions where contrarian entry does not give a second opportunity to buy on retracement. There is a opportunity to buy on contrarian view. But still, I will not be looking at these kind of opportunities because this happens, V-shape recovery happens almost just maybe 20-25% times. Rest of the times we get retracement opportunities. Okay. But at all, if at all, a contrarian entry has to be taken, this is good at the starting points, the gray areas. Now, what to do here? If somebody has already bought, then the stop loss will be below this. Partial stop loss has already hit. Partial exit should be done because it has closed below momentum band. Earlier, once the momentum started, here it came down once, but after that, once it started moving higher, it did not close below momentum band, and now it has closed below momentum band. So it is in early phase, it closes below momentum band, gives retracement. Later on, if it closes below momentum band, that is a partial exit, and if it turns red, then it is full exit. KEI, I won't buy it fresh. It is already, it has created a strong selling candle. It may go sideways. It's not moving smoothly as I like. I will avoid this stock. Okay. Okay, Dilip sir. Then Bank of Baroda. So there was sideways price action, turned green, and PFI numbers are not very aggressively bullish. So in such stocks, what I prefer is buy on retracement, and it is moving higher. I would look for retracement. If it comes down slowly, that will be good opportunity to buy. Where can it come? It may come down to test. Actually, it has already tested this high. It may create a trading range like this, and then it may again. So basically, I want a retracement or consolidation in the stock. It may also have this as a trading range. This is last point of support. I want prices to not come below this. It should remain at higher level and then break out again. So there is a momentum entry signal, but price did not cross above that candle's high. So entry is not triggered for that. And I prefer buying near the momentum bands, not when the candle is big candle with a small candle. So I will not do anything in the stock right now. So if at all I have to do anything, what I can do is based on I start entries, toolkit light, I may look to buy. The buy opportunity was here and the stop loss will be below this low. There is a swing low here. If candle closes below this, I may exit. If it is based on toolkit light entry, I start entries. So it has created one entry here, second entry at this location. Right now stop loss is this. And if it creates a higher low, it will be intermediate low at that time. Okay, Joyita ma'am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely clear. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? You can see the reference point. This is green and red. So once this high is crossed, only then there will be a higher low. As long as this high is not crossed, it is not creating a higher low. We'll have to wait and watch till that time. Either this low will be broken or this candle's close price will cross above that. We have to wait. Fine, ma'am. Okay. So any other questions? We are starting the course from next Sunday. So live sessions will be free for all. You can join my group and get the link in that group. From next Sunday onwards, the link will be only for course participants. Okay. It will not be shared in other groups. No other questions? And we can end the session here. Sujit sir, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Ashish sir,
Yes, sir.
any questions?
Sir, can you just check Muthoot Finance and Hindustan Zinc?
Yes. Method fin. So what do we see here? It turned green here. Earlier it turned green here. It's smaller PFI numbers. Then again it turned green. Went sideways. Again green. So it gave retracement entry here recently. It must be 60% retracement. Yes, as expected. Exactly 60% touched. And from there it is going up. And it has closed below the momentum band. So suppose you have bought for retracement here and it has went in nice up move. and momentum has ended here, bullish momentum ended. So partial profit booking can be done. Where will be the final exit for this? Oh, sorry. So if price closes below this, that will be final exit. Okay. And right now it has gone up nicely. So I would definitely do partial profit booking, and I will not look for entry on retracement right now. Now, what I can expect here is prices may go sideways, create a trading range here. It may go sideways, and if it is strong, then again it will break out. And if it is not strong, then it may break down. But will it come down 50%? It may come down. There is just one retracement entry here, so it may come down for 50% retracement, but I do not buy on 50% retracement. If it touches this green bias band and prices are coming down slowly without hidden gaps or without visible gaps, then I may look for buying opportunity. So here we have a visible gap down, and that indicates the selling force is aggressive. Unless that gap is filled, I will not look for buying opportunity, because line of resistance is not for line of least resistance is not for bulls. There is some resistance present here. So I want prices to go up, give some reaction, and then if it creates a momentum entry, I can look for that entry. Right now, if I have bought, I will do partial exit and hold on. I will not take fresh entry right now. If it creates new buy signal, only then I will look for fresh entry. Okay.
Actually, sir, Muthoot Finance correlates very well with the gold prices. What I have observed,
Yes.
and so as gold was going up and up, and this stock was also going up, I started selling put from 2800 levels.
Yeah.
Then I went up to 3000 level. Then at present I am short in 3100 put.
Okay. And it is based on which time frame?
Daily.
Daily time frame. So
Because
daily time frame.
I booked the 3000 put profit and then sold
Yes.
3100 put of November.
Yes. Yes.
So
So
at present I am in loss.
yeah, I understand. So the see this you are selling puts at higher and higher levels,
Yes.
right? And because of that, what happens when the prices fall? When
Yeah.
there is a reaction, that goes into losses, and you have to keep a stop loss,
Yes.
right? So and what happens in put selling is we have limited profits, but losses are unlimited.
Yes.
Okay, so there is a very rapid down move here, and it has indicated that prices are likely to go sideways. And if at all I want to keep on holding, what I will do is I will actually it has hit the stop loss and I will exit based on that. On daily time frame, the stop loss is very wide and momentum exit has happened. So this is momentum exit. If you check on daily time frame, stop loss based on TRT is below this. Based
Mm,
on bias band, it's below this. It will be big loss by that time. And
mm,
momentum exit has happened. And based on 75-minute time frame, it has turned second time red. There is a big PFI number, a strong selling candle, price went up and again started reacting. So it may continue to fall down, break below this, give some retracement, again continue downwards. I will not be holding that put sell, even if
What
it
I
is in
plan
loss.
is if it hits the stop loss, I will convert it into future buy and then roll over. It's like cash secured put.
So I instead of taking future position, you should buy stock,
Okay.
because buying future will be leveraged position. If
Hmm.
you are going for cash secured put, then you have to buy in cash.
Cash. Yeah.
And I don't expect a very big move from here. The
Okay.
momentum has already happened and it has
No, I
ended
just
the
want it
momentum.
to remain sideways
Yes. So it
so
may
that I
remain
can hit the
sideways.
premium.
So instead of buying that future, what I would prefer is I would have done a spread, but this is not a level for spread. See, there are levels where we have to look for option selling. There are times when we have to look for option buying. So there will be a time when prices are in early phase of uptrend. That time can be good for option selling or put selling. So there is a retracement at that time you want to sell a put, that is fine. Once it goes in momentum, you have to look for call buying instead of selling put.
Okay.
Okay. So here it turned green, gave a retracement on 75-minute time frame, went up nicely. So you may sell put here, but once it goes in momentum, phase E, then you have to look for buying calls. You can
Hmm.
buy call here, you can buy call here, you can buy call here. And the stop will get hit exactly at this candle. Momentum has also ended and color has turned red. Otherwise, in this candle, everything has turned red and price is up below the bands, all the bands. So holding on put short here is very dangerous. It may just keep falling. Even buying future, that can be dangerous because you don't know whether it will reverse or not. Bias is bearish, trend is down, prices are falling, and bearish momentum has also started. PFI numbers on downside are high. This is 5 times larger than previous average. Okay, this 1800. This is very strong bearish PFI. I will not hold on put sell in this situation. I will not buy future to roll over. That will be disastrous because if it keeps falling, then I am stuck at this level and it may come down up to this also. That is the starting point. What will you do at that time? You may exit because of fear.
Okay.
So there are only 5 things possible in market. What are those 5 things? One is small profit, small, second is small loss. Third is break even. All these three are fine. Fourth is big profit. That is what we should strive for. So big profit is possible if you buy here and keep trailing stop losses and exit here, partial exit here and complete exit here. That will give you a very good big profit. But if you do not avoid big loss, then everything is wasted.
Yes.
Okay, so big loss can be avoided by following a strict stop loss. Now, if this has hit the stop loss, it is still a small stop loss and you must exit. Whatever loss it is, don't think of recovering from same trade immediately. It is fine. It has hit the stop loss. Market has changed the direction. It has gone up nicely. So it's possible that it may go sideways or it may come down. You must follow a stop loss. Don't think of rolling over to just make the profits. So even
Okay.
if you buy futures, you must know where to keep a stop loss. If you are not keeping your stop loss at this location, then it may keep falling, give some retracement, again fall below this. You will just look at these buying areas, feeling good that there are some buying areas I will buy there. But it may break down, continuously fall down. Everything is against bulls now in this on 75-minute time frame. And on daily time frame, momentum has changed. So it may go sideways. That is possible. But what if it continues falling? You must have some check mechanism where you can limit your losses. Because unless you limit your big losses, you will not be able to sustain.
Better I buy some lower put as a hedge.
Yes, that can also be done.
Mm.
Maybe 2 lots of put can be bought just to hedge so that if it falls very rapidly, you will have a better protection.
Yes.
But again, that is just protecting your position, which is already in loss and allowing it to go in more losses.
Yes.
I prefer to exit at the loss. I don't get bothered because I exit at small loss and I don't know whether it will turn green again or if, will it continue falling down. And this is second time red on 75-minute time frame. So second time red is more dangerous. Very high PFI numbers as well. Sometimes it may create double bottom and reverse. But what if it doesn't? It, if it falls rapidly. So I have to protect my capital.
Mm.
And if you have taken a very small position, then it is okay.
Only one
So
lot.
if you're very small position means suppose you have a capital of 1 CR and this trade is not likely to give you losses of more than 1 lakh, then it is fine. Whatever happens, it just keeps falling but doesn't give you loss of more than 1 lakh, then it is fine. But suppose your capital is 10 lakh and it keeps falling and gives you loss of 1 lakh, that will be 10% loss on your capital. And one lot is not a small position for capital of 10 lakh. Some people think that I'm buying just one lot or I'm selling just one lot with capital of 2 or 3 lakhs. So from that, if it goes in losses of 1 lakh rupee, then it's disaster. So think on those terms. How much capital protection you have, how much of your capital can get eroded if it continues falling down.
Hmm.
That way you can decide. But if I am in your place, I will exit because momentum has ended and it has gone up very nicely. It may go sideways also, but this is momentum phase and momentum has ended. That's end of the trade. And as you have taken only one lot, partial profit booking. As you have already booked some profit, so this will not give you big loss. Earlier you have booked profit, you are booking loss now. So there will be either break even or very small loss.
Okay.
And the next one was Hind Zinc.
Yes.
In the zinc. So this is chart of in zinc. There is a green color. It did not give entry in buying area, but must be 60% retracement, I guess. Let me check it. From this low to this high. So exactly 60% retracement you can notice here.
Yes.
So it gave a 60% retracement entry, went up nicely. And again, it has created a momentum signal. So if price goes above this, that can be taken as a momentum entry. But only one retracement had happened. This is possibly a second retracement. Must be more than 60%. So let's check from this low to this. Yeah, it is exactly 60%. You can notice 477.7 is 60%,
Yes.
and this low is 477.3. So
Yes.
40 paise below it, and 60% retracement entry has happened. Now, the highest close must be somewhere here. Uh, this is the highest close, and we may expect prices to go up to that at least. There is some selling pressure here, therefore, there is a wick. It may again come down and then it may go up.
Should I remain
But
in the trade? Because I took entry on this first candle.
which first candle?
This buying after buying area, first green. No.
This
Yes. Yes.
30 September. So if you have bought here, it went up, has come down for retracement. At this time, the stop loss is below this.
Yes. Yes.
So you can remain in this trade, you can wait and watch. If it closes below this, then exit. Otherwise, keep holding. This will be first target, highest close. So basically, it has given retracement now. You had bought
Yes.
here, but now it has given a retracement.
Yes. Yes.
This is kind of a natural reaction. It is likely to happen. Sometimes it may come down in the buying area also up to 75%, and then it starts rising again. So whatever happens, the stop loss will be below this, close below this. That is also a near bias band. Even if it closes below momentum band, that is fine because this is early uptrend. So we can expect prices to come down below momentum bands. But this level will be a good level to keep a stop loss. And we
Actually,
may
my
expect
entry
prices
was
to.
it was a very good flag breakout, and
Uh-huh.
it actually
So
gave the
this
target.
flag, yes, but you could not exit.
Yeah, I could.
So if you check this, this must have been your entry.
Yeah.
So based on this, it went up nicely. And where can you exit? This can be the first exit. Partial exit can be done at this level because it is closing below this band, and final exit can be yellow color and close below all the bands. So this can be your exit. So it will be
Okay.
still in good profit. Now on
Yeah.
75 minutes, it is red.
So if we are entering on daily, we should plan our exit on 75.
No, as this was a flag breakout.
Yes.
So as this was a flag breakout, then you have to exit at target. What is the target of flag? This is a flag,
Yes.
right? So 100% of that is the target.
Yes.
So you should have exited at that time. If you consider this as a flag, then this is your target. You should have exited here.
Yes. I should have exited.
And if you did, even if you want to keep on holding after that target, then use this, how to hold on. And that is actually, it went down below that. Your exit could have been here.
Yeah.
But based on daily chart, if it comes down in the buying area again, it may go up to this. We are expecting prices to reach that level. PFI numbers are bothersome. There is no rise in PFI. That is one thing. But bands
Okay.
and TRT are supportive.
Favorable. Yeah.
Yes. So see, it turned green, it came down, gave a retracement entry, went up. Still, it came down again. And then
Yeah.
later on, it went up. So something similar may happen. It has gone up, it may come down, go up. Again, it may come down, and then it may go up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Any other question? Any other stock? So, thank you for wonderful session. I am new, having I'm not having any idea of technicals. Please let me know which books or information I should read and get ready for next session. So actually, next session, to get ready for next session, you don't need to read any book. And we are going to start from market schematics and basics about the stock. If you are not in my group, you can message me on Telegram or TradingView or WhatsApp. This is my number 9423403335. You can message me, and you can get the link for that group.
मैं रुक के खाता
Else,
हूँ.
I will just a minute. I will share the group link here
रुक के
itself.
खाता हूँ.
Excuse me, can you mute yourself? Just a minute. I will share the link. Okay. So here is the link. You can join this link on WhatsApp. You can join that group, and I will share the link in that group for next session. Okay. Then we have a question on Suzlon. So Suzlon Energy. See, it had turned green, gave a nice retracement entry, went up. So this was retracement entry and it has given a good up move. It actually went above this as well. So there was some starting point here for down move and it completed that target here. So if I buy here, that would be my exit in this candle. Next day there was a big gap up. I will not be bothered. Now it is red. It is red and in this starting point, it has created a double bottom. It may go up, but I will not buy. This is for contrarian view. So there are multiple buy areas here. If I buy here, my stop loss will be below this. Okay. And what about bands? Let's check. So there was 2 times up, down, again 2 times up. So bullish PFI was present. Price came down in the buying area, went up smoothly. Now it is below the bearish momentum band. Everything is bearish. Color is also red. It may go up to this also, again come down. I don't know what will happen, but I'm not going to buy it. If I want to buy, my preferred setup is color changes to green, gives a retracement at least 60%. I want to buy in the buying area. I prefer 75% retracement entries. So this gave nice retracement entry and then went up nicely. Okay, here that is a contrarian entry which I don't prefer. I won't buy here. Okay. Any other question? Okay. I think that's it. There are no more questions. Reddington. Okay. So here we have a chart of Reddington. See, sometimes it turns green, doesn't give a retracement entry, but initially it did not give retracement. Next time it gave retracement. There is a continuation. I'll show you how it gave a retracement entry. Need to increase the number of boxes to see that. Turned green with very high PFI numbers. That was good indication. When price went above bias band, it gave a nice retracement entry here. Went up again. Again, it gave a nice retracement entry. Went up. This price came below all the bands but did not hit the stop loss on closing basis. It just stayed there and again finally went up. So final exit could have been below this at this location. So if you are buying here and exit here, it's a good trade. Now at this time what to do? The PFI numbers have increased significantly and we have buying area here. It's the downward PFI candles are absent. Has it given a retracement of more than 60%? So yes, it has given more than 60% retracements already. So if we buy here, stop loss will be below this. There are two buy areas and stop loss will be a daily candle close below 229. If I want to buy at 75% retracement, then 255, 256 will be entry. Bullish momentum band is present, bearish momentum band is also present. So when the trend is freshly up, we get this kind of things where bands are not very favorable, but bearish momentum band if already broken when the trend is down, That is good signal. Later on, if we are looking for momentum entry, then price should be above bearish momentum band. That is one more important thing. So either it may come down and give retracement entry one more time, or it may start moving up. It has already given a retracement. So I may look for opportunity to buy if it goes above previous day's high, if it gives high start entry, and the price action looks good. This is not a recommendation to buy or sell. This is just my analysis. The view will change if it closes below this, and it's possible that it may sometimes come up to this and then reverse, or up to 75% and then it reverses. So those people who have placed a stop loss below this candle, their stop loss may get hunted and then it may reverse. So this is an important thing to check for me. Is the stop hunting done or not? If it gets stop hunting is done and closes above, then it may go up again. If it closes above this, color will change to green color. Again, there may be a retracement entry. So multiple possibilities are there. PFI number is favorable. Let's see what happens. Then Zentech. Zentech. Zentech is in the starting point. You can see color changed to green. Before that, it was red. This is the starting point for this up move, and the color right now is red. This is a circuit stock. There was 5% lower circuits continuously here. This stock may be a low liquid stock. Let's check liquidity. No, it's not a low liquidity stock, but there was a lower circuit for a couple of sessions. And before going into lower circuits, it had given exits. So if you see, partial exit is when prices close below the bands. Here the color also changed to yellow, and here it changed to red. It gave appropriate time to exit. It did not give retracement entry. There was no buy signal. Now, right now, what is happening? Prices are falling. They are in the buying area of starting point, but sometimes it happens that it reverses, like we had seen in one stock. Most of the time, it does not reverse immediately, even though there is some up move. We do not know where to book the profits. We do not know where to keep our stop loss in these kind of contrarian entries. So I avoid it. Now, if price closes above this red zone, then it will turn green, and then I will look for retracement entry. Till that time, I will not do anything. The PFI numbers are increasing on bullish side. So if it closes up and gives a retracement, that will be my entry for buying. I will not buy here thinking that it's going to reverse and rapidly move up. There is some reversal pattern, kind of double bottom. There is W pattern, double bottom pattern. This can be labeled as a spring. If there is a second retest, that can be a contrarian type of entry. And for that, stop loss will be a candle close below this low. So you, depending on your approach, that trade can be planned. My preferred approach is trend following. If candle closes above this and gives a retracement, that will be good. And if it closes above this bias band, that will be even better. Even then, I will look for retracement entry. I will not look for buying on momentum. First is retracement. After two retracements, momentum entries. So that's it about Zentech. Cochin Shipyard. So Cochin Shipyard has turned green. There is increase in PFI number. It closed above bias band, bearish bias band once, came down. Now the selling pressure is reducing, but it is below all the bands. It is in between momentum band. So momentum will not start immediately. After first green, what we expect is retracement. So at least 75% is my preferred retracement. Most of the time it comes to 50 and 60%. So this has turned, it has come down to 60%. It gave retracement entry. If I buy here, my stop loss will be below this. It is just near 50%. It's not a good location to look for momentum entries because we expect at least two retracement entries. Uh, it's possible that from even here it may go up to 75% and then it moves up. So my preferred entry is 75% retracement most of the times. Sometimes it may give entry in 60%, sometimes in 50%, but the risk reward is not favorable. Therefore, I prefer 75% retracement. So I will place alert at that candle, that location 1720. If price comes to that, I may look for opportunity to buy and then something like this. See, there was a green color, price came down, gave nice retracement entry, and then smoothly went up to this selling area. So just imagine this is a buying area where you got a retracement entry. Stop loss was around 84 points, and if you exit in this selling area, it is 10 times reward, 880. So even if you missed some trades, but get one trade where you are getting this entry and 10 times reward, that is much better than looking for entry at 50% retracement and looking for exit at maybe two times reward or three times reward. So I prefer this. There is very high PFI, high PFI, high PFI. Background is strongly bullish. Color change to green, gave a retracement. Momentum band is present. Price is above bias bands. So it is favorable for bulls. Here also it gave retracement, but it was sideways. It was sideways. Then after turning green, gave a retracement. So this was the best entry for me. Just a minute. Just a minute, please. Okay, so coaching shipyard, yes, it can give a, it has given one retracement entry. You can keep stop loss below this and just wait and watch what happens. I don't know what will happen. Okay, persistences. Who is this iPhone? Persistent. Yes, so persistent, we can see everything is favorable for bulls. Here the PFI numbers were not favorable for bulls. Here it is favorable. I may expect a retracement. I would like to take a retracement entry. It has turned green. So I want a retracement. At least 75% is my preferred retracement. It does not come always. Sometimes it comes up to only 60%. So I will place alerts at those levels and I will analyze when price reaches that area. Okay, that's persistent. Then Infi. So Infi was in downtrend and this downtrend is reversed in the starting point of this area. Here, contrarian trade has worked. It gave some profits, but as I have shown you in previous chart, it went up to selling area when the trend was up. Here, it is reacting from this selling area. There was a selling area over here. And that selling area got broken in this candle. After that, I would look for retracement entry. And from here, it actually came down again in this starting area. At that time, color is again red. So I will not take entry. Now it is again sideways. PFI numbers are slightly increasing. It turned sideways, gave a retracement, is again moving up. It may go up to this. Now the color will change to a green color only when price closes above this candle high, 1614. And there is already some schematic developing over here. After that, we may get a smaller retracement. If price closes above this candle's high, above 1612, then it may give a retracement entry. Okay, but before that, I will not be confident. I don't know how much will be my target. If I have bought somewhere here, then my target is already done. It's almost at this candle's highest close. So this is the highest close. If you notice, this close is the highest close, and that target is already done for this kind of trade. Now, if it turns green, then I will be more confident in buying on retracement. Okay, so some people may feel that why should we not buy at the bottom and why should we wait for trend to change in our favor? And they are correct in their thought process. I have my thought process which does not allow me to buy at the bottom because I'm not sure whether that will be a bottom not or not. Sometimes there will be some buying area over here, we will look to buy at that, we'll see some good reaction, but this may follow. There will be many buy areas. I will show you how many buy areas were there before this fall, before candle turned red. See, there are so many buy areas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So many buy areas. We just think that I will buy on retracement and I will keep holding. It is Infosys. It will not give me losses. I will only exit in profit. That is possible. But here it turned red. After that, what happened? It went up and gave a opportunity to sell short. Up to this, it went up. Then it just kept on falling for so many days. Now, what is wrong in this approach? Nothing is wrong. There are so many ways to make profits in stocks. Some people may buy here, then again buy here, again buy here, again buy here, and they may make money. Even if it goes up to this, they may make money. But I do not like that approach because there are 280 days. If I don't have adequate capital and I buy here, I may not be able to buy at lower levels. And I am still holding, and it may just go sideways. It may take 1 year, it may take 2, 3 years to come back to my original buy price. So I am missing a lot of time. And you may have seen in some momentum trades, I can make 40-50% within less than 1 month or 2 months. And if I lose 3 years of precious time, I will not be able to make even any profit, even not even 10%. So why not keep money in FD instead of taking these kind of trades? That will give better profits. That will at least keep giving you money. So that is why my thought process. That's why I keep a stop loss and I follow the stop loss. If I exit here and price goes up, I'm not bothered because I know the trend is not favorable for me and my decision to buy was wrong. and I may not be able to exit here, and again it may come down, and later on I will have to exit with fear. This has happened to me in the past. That's why I have come out of that now, and I don't follow that. If the stop is hit, I don't think of recovering some money and then exiting. I just exit at whatever loss it is, because I have expected that much as my stop loss, and I have kept that much money for that trade. And if I make a loss, this will be my loss. And if we don't make big losses, and if we keep losses limited, that helps a lot. Okay, so this is about Infi. Then as trend before one single candle, Reddington. Let me open the chart. We had discussed chart of Reddington. As the trend before one single candle is down, only single can defy trend change in Reddington. Yes, a single candle can defy a trend or change the trend. See here, there are three candles which have changed the trend, right? And here there is only one candle which turned green. It went above the selling area. It depends upon where is the selling area, where how the price is behaving. Here there was a strong selling going on, then it just went sideways. And this single candle is not the trend changing candle. There was this much of accumulation which has led to this strong up move. Single candle is showing that trend has changed, but lot of things have happened before that. There is a continuation, but downside continuation does not have a follow through selling. So this is a important thing. This is kind of a double bottom reversal. And after this double bottom reversal, still there is some sideways price action, and then prices have gone up. So if I add indicator of double bottom, there was double top. This is also double top, and this candle has broken above all that. If I see with Quasimodo, there was a Quasimodo here. So once it went up, there was a Quasimodo, price came down, again went up. So there can be different reasons, but single candle has a background here which was able to change the trend. Okay. VTL. VTL. And this is a VTL stock. See, this is a contrarian entry. It went up, mean reversion kind of trend, but we don't know where to book the profits. It went up, again it came down rapidly, then again it went up. So most of the time it's not, we don't understand where to enter, where to exit. Not even 1:1, 1:2 type of trade. See, if you enter in this buy area, this is a buy area here, and the risk was around 8%. How much did it go up? It went up approximately 12%. So not even 2 times reward. Before that it came down, and once it came down again, it went up. Later on it went up more than 2 times. But we are not confident in this kind of trades, what to do, what not to do. Now right now what should be done? The trend was down, PFI numbers are strongly bullish, but TRT is not favorable. When will TRT turn green? If it closes above this, then it will turn green. Then I will look for retracement entry. Before that, I will not look for retracement entry. There is a sideways price action going on. This may be accumulation schematic. We may see a breakout and a retest. That is also possible. ZENT, Can it be a contrarian buy? Zeal, right? Is this the stock you are talking about? Monthly, it was going up. See, all the zones are broken. There was one zone here, then one here, and one here. There were four buying areas. All of them are broken, even on monthly time frame. So on monthly time frame, 387 was the best level where one should have exited from their investment. 380. So this was a close below buying area, 380, and this was a close below momentum area. So this was a area to do partial profit booking even for investors. It was around 438, and now it is at 104. So what's the use of holding on to investment if it's not working out? Okay, so these are the areas. Now for contrarian view, buying area is printed here around 54.9. Will it reach there? I don't know. If it reaches there, will I buy? I will not. But 55.13 is the buying area on monthly chart. Weekly chart, on weekly trend has turned up and it has reached a buying area. If we plan to buy here, the stop loss is weekly close below 90. That can be used, and that is one type of entry, but it does not have high PFI number on bull side, and bands are also not very favorable because bearish momentum band is continuously present. It did not disappear. It is continuously present. So it may hit the stop loss. I don't know whether it will hit or not, but if it closes above this, that is 125, which will be around 20% higher than current level. But if it closes there, then I may have a better opportunity. On a daily chart, trend is down, momentum is down, bias is down, everything is against bulls, nothing is favorable. Okay, yes, weekly had turned bullish. It is bullish sideways for now, but it turned bullish here and it gave a retracement. There is selling pressure going on. There is a hidden gap here in this area. So what I would expect is price may go up and again it may come down. So if it goes up, creates a green color again, I would expect a retracement. I don't expect if I invest here that prices will keep rising rapidly and will double from here. It may double, it may take a lot of time, and it's not my kind of entry. I won't prefer this entry. Those who have a lot of patience, they have different mindset. Okay, that's it about Z Max Health. Max Health. Now this is weekly chart of Max Health. This is a monthly chart of Max Health. So Max Health was launched in August 20. I prefer daily charts. The trend has been up. This was IPO, went sideways, turned green, gave retracement entry, then momentum entries. And then has it closed below a bias band? See, the momentum band close happened here. Once it closed below momentum band, that is partial exit, and again it created new entries. It kept on moving higher and higher. Again partial exit happened here. It closed below momentum band. Did it close below bias band or turn red? So it closed below bias band, turn red. This will be exit from this entry. If somebody enters at around 122 and exits at 350, that is a good trade. Again it created a green color, gave retracement entry, went sideways, and here color changed to red but not close below bias band, so one can hold on. When both things happen, color is red and close below bias band like this, that can be used as a exit signal. Again it turned green, again it went up, and finally it turned red and below bands. This is one more exit. Again it turned, and here again. Right now what is the status? It has turned green for first time after this down move. So I expect retracement entry. PFI numbers are 2 times. So if it comes down, gives me retracement entry, I will place a target of this swing point. This is based on daily chart. If we check a weekly chart, prices are continuously moving higher and higher. The bias band does not appear very soon. It started appearing here and kept on moving higher. And based on a weekly chart, it has given many opportunities to do partial profit booking when they close below the bands, but final exit has not yet happened. And if weekly candle closes below this, then that will be a final exit for investors on weekly chart. So that can be used as a final level for exit because price will be below band and below the buying area, so color will change to red color. I do not check monthly charts at all, at the most weekly and daily. Okay, aptus value. So this will be last chart for the day. Aptus value housing finance limited. So this is chart of aptus value. It was down here sideways, gave entry in this buying area, kind of contrarian entry, went up, but I don't like this kind of contrarian entries when the trend color is not favorable. Now this does not have any high PFI numbers, just 2 times high PFI, and gave a retracement. Did it give 50% retracement? Not even 50% retracement. So this was not a retracement entry, and it went up. So this was actually went up and went above this, then turned red, again turned green, again came down, gave retracement, went up. So there is a change here, color changed to green. Therefore, there will be a buying area printed here from this low to this high. It gave 75% retracement and completed the target. Target is done. Afterwards, there is no use. The price came down, turned green, turned red. As the PFI numbers are not supportive, we exit at first target. That's what I have mentioned earlier also. And right now it is in red color. It came in the this buying area. You can notice this is a buying area. If I hide this PFI. This is a buying area. Price came here, went up, again came, went up, again came down, went up. But we don't know where to exit in these kind of trades. That's why I don't prefer to take these trades of contrary view. Right now the color is red. It may fall down, come in this buying area. There is another start point for this. There are two zones here. One is starting point, other is reversal point. If I hide reversal, you will be able to see gray color here. This is a gray color. So it may come down up to this also. Again, it may move up. I don't know. So I will not buy it. If it closes above this, then I will think of buying on retracement. But the PFI numbers are not very favorable. Okay. We have to have at least two things favorable. PRT and either momentum bands and DDT bands or PFI number. If when the PFI numbers are large, we can expect bigger targets. When PFI numbers are very small, we expect smaller targets, exit at first target. That's it about Aptus. If it closes above 332, only then I will look for any trade in it. If we check a weekly chart is sideways. If it closes below this, it will turn red. If it closes above this range, then it will turn green. And the PFI numbers are not very favorable in this either. Okay. This turned green, gave a retracement, completed the target from this low to this high. It gave 75% retracement, so it gave 1:3 times reward. And don't expect 100% accuracy. There will be some trades which will hit the stop losses. What I want is to have a reward of more than 3 times, and some trades can give 10 times. Sometimes they can give 20 times. I have seen rewards of 50 times also, 100 times also. But trend following should work. I will show you example of coaching ship in which there was very big reward. It does not happen always, but there will be some locations, some occasions when this can happen and give very big profits. See, this happened here. This was a retracement entry in the buying area. How much was the risk here? It was around 10 points or 3.8%. And from this, when it turned red and closed below all the bands, it has gone up by 1797 points or 647%. So let's check the bands. Price kept on moving. So this is the ultimate exit signal where color changed to red and is below all the bands. So when we exit on this, at that time, with a risk of 10%, 10 rupees or 11 points, suppose we keep it as a 20 point, thinking that we are exiting on closing basis. So instead of 10-point loss, we may have a 20-point loss. Even after that, it has given 90 times reward as compared to risk taken. So there will be some occasions when we will get these kind of trades, and this will be not very frequent, but 5 times, 10 times can be very frequent. Okay, have you understood? Is there any question? Any doubts? Same thing happened in BSc also, and the reason is there was triple confluence. See, the PFI numbers were very high, the bands were favorable, TRT was favorable. So when everything is favorable, then we get big moves. This is the importance of PFI. When PFI numbers are increasing, we can expect larger and larger moves. We can expect bigger and bigger targets. We can just hold on with partial profit booking. We can get multiple opportunities to enter later on also. Okay.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
at times there is a the first PFI is small. Small mean is significant. second PFI is all the more significant, but immediately post that, at times it doesn't actually go forward with the retracement. I means, and there is a down, the red candles come.
Red candle, the stop hits,
Yeah.
like PC Jeweler.
Yes. The PC Jeweler stop has not hit 11.8, I think. It has not hit yet.
So see, what happened here is a very rapid move. How much is that move? If we check from this low to this high, this is 65%.
Hmm.
Too fast, too soon.
Yes, sir.
Very rapid move happened and very fast. It was very fast up move. So if somebody has bought in this consolidation and it went up so much rapidly, it went up to this selling area. This was a starting point. Some people must have booked profits. And later on, when there was a retracement, new buyers did not come. Okay.
But
So
liquidity markets, sir, it was not illiquid either. Anyway, buyers
yes,
did
so
not
this was
come
not
out of them.
yes. So new buyers did not come. And this happens. That's why we need a stop loss.
Okay.
Okay, nothing can have 100% success rate. Not even with triple confluence, we cannot have 100% success rate. There will be some failures also.
Oh,
That's why we
now I
need a
see. Oh, 11.73. This is exit. Yeah, I have to exit.
yes.
Hmm.
It has closed below this buying area also.
Yeah.
And now it may happen that you will exit here and from here it may reverse. That is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of
Because
course,
we
sir.
have to take a loss. We have to exit from that trade to have a fresh look. Suppose you have bought at 50% here and you decided you will exit here. Okay. And you exit here. So how much will be loss? That will be just 1 hour. Whatever loss you decided at the entry, you are losing only that much of amount, right?
Yes, sir.
From this to this, it is 24%. Are you losing 24% of your capital? No. You must have invested less than 10% of your portfolio. So you lose less
Yes,
than
sir.
2.5%, not more than that. If you keep a
Yes.
risk of 1%, you will lose just 1% or slightly more. Then your risk is 2.25%. You will not be able to invest a lot of capital. You will invest limited amount. If your risk is 1% on your portfolio, then maybe you will lose just invest only 4%, 5% kind of thing. And if it goes down by 20%, you are losing just 1% of your portfolio, which is not bothersome thing. And remaining 96% capital is free for you. You can invest in other opportunities. So
Yes,
that is
sir.
the approach we have to follow. Follow the strict stop loss. If you have entered somewhere lower, still the stop loss is same. You will lose same amount of money.
Yes, sir.
This is the reason I don't like to buy or add on the losing trade. Sometimes what happens, I will tell you. So we feel that this is a buying area. See, first we take entry on 50% retracement, thinking that I will take entry, otherwise I will miss the entry. I'll buy at 50% retracement. And it still came down, went to 60%, went up slightly. We felt happy that prices have come up above our buying area, but again it started going down. Now what we think, it is at discount, I will buy some more. So suppose you have taken risk of 1% here. You feel that my 1% risk, I will add some more position, I will buy some more here. You buy some more position with 1% risk. Now total risk is 2%, right? Then we see that it has touched a buying area again. Here my risk is very small. How much is my risk? It is very small, just 1.78% here. And I will add up. I will add in very large quantities so that even if it goes by a small point, I will make profit and I will recover losses from these two trades. So this happens and we buy here with a very big quantity, and it may go up slightly, but ultimately if this thing happens and it closes below this, instead of losing very small amount, we lose very big amount. There are two trades which we took with 1% loss, and this one we added in huge amount because we thought it's a very small risk, we'll buy. So when the things are not working, we should not keep adding into position, we get biased. If you take one entry, just stick with the stop loss of that entry. If stop is hit, you are making losses which you anticipated. But if you add into that position later on when it is in losses, you lose larger amount of money. And more importantly, you lose the confidence. You lose the method. So method is to buy on retracement, just take one entry and wait on. When prices go higher and support your analysis, and at higher level it provides you momentum entry, then add on to it. Or if the trade is in profit and you are able to trail the stop loss, then add. Otherwise
Yes,
don't.
sir.
Always
Mm.
remember this principle.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. So that's it. We can end the session here. Thank you everyone for joining. Okay, so from next Sunday we are going to start the course, and the link will be in the group. You can join free sessions. All the sessions will be free for live, but those sessions will not have any recording. They will not be uploaded on YouTube. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.